Hey, I just wanted to welcome everybody out to our webinar Wednesday. Man, it's an exciting time. I love this time of year. It's the week before one of my favorite holidays, which is Thanksgiving. I'm so excited for it. Hopefully you guys, wherever you find yourselves this upcoming week, man, we really hope that you find yourselves surrounded with family, friends, loved ones, enjoy company, eat some good food. Drink some sugar stop to flush it right back out, that kind of a thing. If you're anything like me, you're going to overeat and you're going to be begging for sugar stop over the next couple of days. But we wanted to send our warmest holiday greetings to everybody. You might be asking yourself, well, actually Thanksgiving is not tomorrow, it's a week from tomorrow. So next week we have a webinar Wednesday, right? Well, I'm going to kind of just jump into a couple of housekeeping items. Item number one, no webinar next Wednesday, all right? Turkey Day Eve, however you want to refer to it, Thanksgiving Eve. A lot of us here are going to be traveling. We're just going to be out of the office Wednesday evening as we travel to be with family. And I'm sure many of you are probably going to be doing the same. So we are not going to be having a webinar next Wednesday. I know, insert sad face emoji right here, boo-hoo-hoo. It's almost like, I don't know what everybody's going to do on Wednesday of next week from 8 o'clock Eastern. I mean, what do you do? There's no webinar. It's going to be like really weird. But we want to give y'all next Wednesday off. Next Wednesday is going to be a busy week, which we're going to talk about here in just a second. So why not take Wednesday evening off and enjoy time with family and friends and whatnot. So no webinar next week, which is very sad. But tomorrow we're going to kind of double up on webinars this week, and this hasn't been announced anywhere. Tomorrow we're going to be doing another webinar. Let me just kind of give some details or background about this webinar, who this is for. This weekend we are going to be doing, as part of our TeMana Lips LTO, we are going to be in Brooklyn doing a pop-up shop in Brooklyn, and it's going to be super exciting. Something that we've never done before from corporate standpoint of corporate running the show at a pop-up shop, and we've done some partnering with some local distributor leaders there that have done a fantastic job. But this one will be the first corporate one that we do. Tomorrow night, we are going to just kind of go over what to expect, what you're going to be seeing there, what products are going to be available, how the flow is going to work. If you do not live, well, if you live in Brooklyn or anywhere in the New York City area, we want you to be on the webinar, okay? Everybody from New York City, just type in something crazy into the chat screen. Let me know that you're from New York. Brooklyn, where's Brooklyn at? Is there anybody from Brooklyn? Every time Valencia says, hey, where's Brooklyn at? The room goes crazy, but I guess I can't say Brooklyn right. Maybe I don't say Brooklyn right. Anyway, hopefully there's a lot of you that live close by there in Brooklyn that are going to be participating in our pop-up shop. We want you to be on the webinar. Now, if you don't live in Brooklyn and you would like to send guests, downline, whatever the case may be, prospective IPCs, we need you on the webinar tomorrow night because we need to just kind of give you an idea of what to expect. If you're not going to be there, but you want to participate and you want to send people there, we definitely want you on the webinar tomorrow night because we just need to go over a couple things, okay? But that's going to be tomorrow evening, same time, same link, different jokes because it's not going to be me. It'll be John Hallstrom doing the webinar, so the jokes actually might be pretty funny because John's a pretty funny guy. But yeah, tomorrow evening, same time, same link. Just go ahead and log into the same webinar link and we'll go over a couple of details of how the pop-up shop's going to work this weekend. Another reminder, the Friends and Family campaign. Yes, it still is going. The beautiful thing about the Friends and Family campaign was, or is, that it wasn't just a one-month deal. For those people who are shooting for the trip to Japan as part of our next year's international, we call it a global business summit in Japan, you need to maintain your 20 plus customers or 20 plus Premier members that you have in your downline. Premier member, once again, is anybody that's on a 120-point auto ship. We just don't call it that anymore. We call it a Premier member. But you have to be plus 20 in your Premier member count in your organization. We had quite a few people do that last month. They need to maintain it this month again. Actually, when I ran the report this morning, today is the 15th, so we're exactly halfway through the month of November. And by golly, we have 3 people that have already maintained their plus 20 for the month of November. So I wanted to just get a quick shout out to Ricky and Gloria Rice, to Dapo, Babyface, Adusanya, and Cheryl Washington. They are already at plus 20 in their count for the month of November. Now, like I said last week, for those of you who were on the webinar last week, I want to maybe just have this conversation once again. This campaign can be an ongoing thing. If you, for these 3 people who are plus 20 right now, I don't want you to quit. Ricky and Gloria, don't stop where you're at right now. Keep adding people to the mix. Why? We don't want to set our maximums to be our minimums, right? You don't have to stop at plus 20. Shoot to get to plus 30 this month. For those of you who were plus 3 last month, try to get to plus 10 in your your Premier membership count that you're personally sponsoring. Why? Well, there's no real additional incentive for you to do it this month. We want you to maintain so that you can maintain the benefits that you shot for last month, but keep adding to the mix. Why? Because that's how you're going to increase your commissions for the month. So if you're plus 3 last month, try to get to plus 10. If you're plus 10 last month, try to get to plus 20. Just keep building on this. This is a great way to increase your check right before the holidays. So wanted to just give a quick shout out to those 3 people who are plus 20. There's just quite a few of the rest of you that are pretty close, maybe halfway there. So keep going, keep pushing. Hopefully with the launch of TeMana Advanced, which we're going to talk about in a second, as well as the TeMana Lips, we'll have a lot more people seeing growth and seeing increase in their auto ship checkbook, if you will. So anyway, those are my 3 announcements that I wanted to just go over real fast as far as housekeeping items. Now, another just quick plug. We still need before and after pictures from everybody. Y'all are you're doing such a great job selling TeMana and talking about TeMana. We need to continue to push and ask for before and after photos for our use as a company, but also that we can help further build your business with these incredible before and afters. There's a great incentive there. You get free products if you submit a before and after picture. Go to TeManaResults.com. Once again, that's TeManaResults.com, and you can load your before and after picture. There's instructions on how to do that. It's very simple how to walk yourself through that website. There's a little bit of an education process on what we're looking for as a company in our before and afters. But man, this is a super important way to build, not just for your own organization, but for everybody's organization, volume. And when we build global volume for this, guess what goes up? Our global bonus pools, which once you become a TeMana AD, you start accessing into, you can double and triple times into the bonus pools. So as that volume grows, everybody wins and everybody benefits from that. But we want your before and after pictures. Go to TeManaResults.com and upload those results, or your before and afters, okay? Now, wow, we got a lot of things happening this month. Next Monday, I believe Monday is the 20th, we are going to be launching TeMana Advanced for the first time. Now, we might be saying, well, we launched it in August. No, we did a limited time offering of the product, or an LTO, for TeMana Advanced. Now it's coming back full time, it's not going away after November 20th. So you can purchase it in a pack. You can purchase any of those items individually. You can buy your TeMana foundation set and any of the TeMana Advanced packs. You can buy them whichever products you want. You're not forced into buying a pack. You can customize what kind of TeMana products you order this month. Now, for those of you who want a good deal, here's a good deal. Starting on Monday, and I'm kind of letting a little bit of a secret out, so hopefully nobody above my pay grade is watching this, because they probably yell at me, slap my hand a little bit. But I like to give out the good news on the webinar. So here's our promotion for next week with the launch of the TeMana Advanced set, or the TeMana Advanced products. If you buy the set, and you're not required to, but if you buy the set, we are going to give you a foundation travel set for free. That's right, for free. Plus, it's free shipping on the TeMana products next week. So buy your foundation set, your advanced set, whatever, you're going to have free shipping on those products, which is really cool. Go back to your customers who love those TeMana Advanced products that have been waiting anxiously to purchase them again. Let's go back and revisit to them and see if they, what do they need? What did they run out? Do they need eye cream? Do they need night cream? Whatever the case may be. By the way, eye cream, night cream, those things are amazing. Oh, let me see if I have this from last week. Okay, going to my phone, which is super scary for me to do. We're going to see. I should have had this queued up, so I'm sorry, but let's see, where was it? What was last week? I wanted to show, because I was on the webinar and I was saying that I hadn't tried the facial mask. Sorry, this makes for bad webinar. You guys have to wait for me to scroll through all my pictures. Where is it? I know it's in here somewhere. It's got to be here close. Sorry, guys. Oh man, I took a picture of it and I texted it to Haley. And I wonder if I deleted it. Oh shoot. Okay, hold on, I'm gonna try one more spot. You guys are just probably hating the fact that I'm doing this on the webinar, but it's important to me because I went home and did my facial mask. Here it is. Okay. Oops, where's my picture? Okay, Dan Calley has officially done the facial mask. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. So I have officially tried every single TeMana product. And guys, if you haven't tried every single TeMana product, I encourage you to do so. And I said guys, because I'm pretty sure the gals on the webinar have all tried it and they absolutely love it. I used the facial mask last week for the very first time. It was actually really cool. It was kind of different. Never put a mask on my face before, but it was the skin on my face was really, really soft afterwards. So I loved it. I thought it was pretty cool. Kids were terrified. Wife didn't want to get anywhere near me, but maybe that's a plus for my wife. I don't know. But anyway, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun doing the facial mask. Anyway, get your advanced set, buy an advanced set, and get your travel set for free. That's just next week. That travel set is, I think it's about $100 value, maybe even just a little bit more. I think it's like $90 to $100. And so that's a pretty good benefit for getting an advanced set. All right. I probably should have queued up that picture. I just remembered when we were getting on the webinar, so sorry for taking so long. All right, so TeMana Lips also next week, starting on Monday of next week. Now, our pop-up shop in Brooklyn, we're going to start it on Sunday, the 19th. So if you're in Brooklyn, you're going to get a little bit of a jump on everybody else in the country. If you aren't in Brooklyn, then you're going to have to wait until Monday to place your order. Or you can give us your order in advance if you want to give us that order ahead of time, and you'll be the first to get shipped out. So like if you were to give us your pre-order before the end of this week, we can put the order in and it'll ship out Monday morning. And you'll be one of the first to get your products, okay? So get those products, get those pre-sales into us early, and be the first to get TeMana Lips in your area. Now, The LTO. This is the Lips product. The official launch date of the Lips products is not until April 1st of next year. Our LTO is starting on Monday. It's a limited time offer. You got 10 days to order your products. I don't know, the way these things go, we always get really, really excited about every product line that we launch as a company. We always think every product is fantastic, which they really are. And I know that we say this probably every time we do this, but we always get nervous that inventory is not going to last. With the Lips products, the way we're doing this LTO, there's a very real possibility that certain colors, certain products may actually go really quickly. In fact, they may sell out, and you won't be able to. Some people will be requesting Deep Orchid, and they won't be able to get it because it may go out really fast. There might be a run on a color here or there. This actually is not an unusual thing to see happen. A lot of other makeup companies, when they launch a new color, a new shade, or whatever the case may be, oftentimes the more popular colors sell out really quickly. So I wouldn't be surprised. Let's make sure that we have our orders ready to go, and you can get your order in and make sure you secure the products that you want. Okay. Now that's the LTO is the 20th to the 30th. They really officially launch not until next April, which brings us to the next point. Well, not the next point. In the LTO pack, we have 17 products. There's one scrub, one lip treatment, and then 5 of each of the lipstick, lip gloss, and liquid lipstick of all 5 colors. Okay, so you're going to get 17 products in that LTO pack. In addition to those products, you're going to get the LTO pack demonstration tools. Because this LTO is going to be a little bit different. We're going to actually give you one of each of the products that you can do a demonstration, a product demonstration, a home party, whatever the case may be. And we're going to give you the tools that you're going to need to be able to execute that party. You don't want to just hand around a tube of lipstick and have everybody gets a little kind of gross. But we get the little spatulas and the little applicators and all that stuff. You have enough of those to do business presentations for up to 50 people. So you get enough of those sales tools to do that. But yeah, the LTO pack is going to be part product, part demonstration tools, which will allow you to do a very professional, very classy home party, okay? A discovery event. Now, the LTO pack is designed to be a professional demonstration pack for discovery parties and training. LTO packs are business building tools and not designed to be consumer packs. IPCs may purchase as many LTO packs as they like. IPCs who purchase the LTO pack will be allowed to purchase individual lips items any quantity they like during the LTO period and while supplies last. So you get your demonstration pack, which we encourage everybody to do. That unlocks your ability to buy onesies and twosies of any of the other lip products that you like. Okay? If you have a lot of people clamoring for a particular color, buy the pack, then jump on an inventory of the ones that you think are going to be the hot selling items. Okay? But the way you secure those hot selling items is you got to buy the TeMana pack. How much does the TeMana pack cost? The TeMana pack, the LTO pack costs $490 and 350 QVCV. Okay? That split exists because the business tools that we put in there are the demonstration tools. They're just sales tools, and so we usually don't put volume on those kind of items. But get the LTO pack, $490, $350. Now, if you buy additional LTO packs, you might be asking yourself, why would I want multiple demonstration packs? Well, it's very possible that you could schedule enough home parties or discovery parties where you will need extra demonstration packs to be able to execute that. If you buy an additional LTO pack, you save some money. We give you a $40 discount, so it's $450, $350 QVCV. Okay? Now, here's the deal. You buy an LTO pack, and then you get to buy inventory afterwards. If you get into this line of thinking, there's a lot of cool benefits for you that we can get into. In webinars past, I've done a couple of these webinars where we talk about inventory planning. I'm not going to go into the whole inventory planning conversation tonight, but I want to just touch on this again, just to refresh everybody's brain. You buy any 10 TeMana Lips products, we're going to give you one item free. You can get the most expensive free item you want. So if it's the lip treatment, which I think is like 35 bucks, get yourself the lip treatment. Buy the cheaper ones, 10 of those, and then get the more expensive one for free. We don't care. Buy 10, get one free. Buy 20, get three free, and buy 50, get 10 free. Those free products you can sell at pure profit, and that's just a great way for you to be able to increase the inventory on hand and increase your own profitability as you go out and do these discovery parties or home parties with these products, okay? So buy your LTO pack, sit down and figure out how you're at least going to get 10 additional products so you can get a freebie afterwards, all right? So that's super cool. Now, so that's the TeMana Lips LTO. We have inventory planners available. I've done 2 webinars now about how to plan your inventory because April 1st is 5 months away. That's a long time to be without lipstick. If you run out, if you have people that love these products, which they are absolutely going to love them, and they use it and they come back to you and say, hey, I want some more, we got to wait till April 1st. Now, if you're smart and you plan ahead and you forecast, a little bit of forecasting and planning, you can prepare for that time gap between the LTO and the product launch. And that's what this inventory planning worksheet is for. If you have the worksheet, first of all, how many of you, just type into the chat screen, how many of you have the worksheet? You've requested it from some of our other webinars. I just want to hear from you real fast. Type into the chat screen if you've received your worksheet. Okay, Dreader Jenkins got it. Oh, do I mean April 2018? What did I say? It's April 1st, 2018. That's what I meant. Rochelle's got it. Camelia's got it. Juanita Murphy Johnson's got it. Valencia has it. Sharon Hoot has it. Great, great. Sharon Michelle, Robin, good job. Okay, so it sounds like a lot of you have your worksheet. Hopefully you're working through that worksheet so that you can identify how many of these products you need over the next 5 months. If you do not have this worksheet, and I'm not going to go through the worksheet tonight, but email Caitlin, CaitlinS@Morinda.com. She can send you the inventory planning worksheet. Okay, it's just an Excel file, so hopefully if you have Excel on your device or on your laptop, it just pops up in an Excel spreadsheet and kind of walks you through it. So plan on that inventory, what you're going to have on hand for the next couple of months. Okay, well, before I get to this part, let me just go back for a second. We're going to keep it kind of short tonight, and which is pretty amazing because I usually get very long-winded, and I know it's only 6:25, but let me want to end the webinar with just a couple of thoughts real fast. You know, one of my favorite holidays is Thanksgiving, and however you choose to celebrate this time of year, I think it's a great opportunity for us to turn our minds to what we're grateful for. Having gratitude I think it's a principle of success. I think it's something that as business owners we need to have more of. People who are thankful and gracious and kind and are always full of just compliments to give to other people. I think they're the most successful people in this industry. Gratitude is something that I think is very key to being successful, not only in this business, but I think just it's successful in life in general. I have a couple of quotes. You're going to laugh at me. I was Google searching quotes on gratitude right before the webinar, but I found 2 quotes that I wanted to share with you. The first one is from Oprah. Of course, you have to quote Oprah. Anytime you go and Google search quotes and Oprah's on there, it's like #1 who you go to, right? But Oprah said, "Be thankful for what you have, you'll end up having more. If you concentrate on what you don't have, you will never ever have enough." I think that's very, very true. Be thankful for what you have, you'll end up having more. If you concentrate on what you don't have, you will never ever have enough. Gosh, that's powerful. The other one that I wanted to share says we should certainly count our blessings, but we should also make sure our blessings count. That was by Neil A. Maxwell. Really cool time of year. I love this idea of Thanksgiving. One of my favorite experiences in my life, somebody once challenged me to do something. So I'm going to challenge you guys. This is not a pays to be on the webinar challenge. This is just do it for yourself challenge. Somebody once challenged me to on Thanksgiving to pray for 15 minutes. And when you pray, and sorry to get into a little bit of a religious conversation, but when you pray, a lot of times we're asking and pleading for help in whatever things we're trying to pray for, right? But he said, pray today for 15 minutes and do nothing but give thanks. And it was the most amazing thing for me, because after about 2 minutes, I had to really start straining my brain, because you go through the usual ones, right? Family, friends, food, whatever, and then you have to start really thinking. And 15 minutes of just thinking of things that you're thankful for is a long time. And so after a while, I'm giving thanks for individual trees in my yard, naming them off tree by tree. It's one of those things where all of a sudden you start thinking and expanding your mind on things that you're thankful for. My Thanksgiving challenge to everybody is to list down the things that you're thankful for. If you come across anything that you are thankful for Morinda, whether it's the products, whether it's the generosity of the company, whatever the case may be, whether it's for Webinar Wednesday, just kidding, you don't have to plug Webinar Wednesday into your prayer. But if there's things that you're grateful for this time of year for Morinda, to be honest with you, we want to hear it. Email Caitlin. I'm just going to leave her email address right on there. Email Caitlin. The communications team next week will be doing some posting on distributors who are grateful. Write a note to the founders, write a note to the company, just express your gratitude. I think it's a great thing to do. Be grateful. I'm not saying that that's all I want you to be grateful for, obviously. I want you to be grateful for everything. But if there's things that come up that you feel like, hey, I want to just express my gratitude towards the company, email it to Caitlin. We want to just showcase and talk about some of these things. We want to hear from you. We sure are grateful for you. We're grateful for all of the work that you guys do. We freaking love working with you guys. I love the relationships that we build. These are some of my most cherished things that I'm grateful for. For me personally, I am grateful for Morinda. Morinda has been my place of employment for 20 years next January, so this upcoming January. So January 5th, 1998, little old Dan Calley started with Morinda. And so I've almost made it 20 years with the same company. And I pause and think about that from time to time. And I've had many people who have tried to recruit me away from the company. And when I tell them how long I've worked here, they're blown away. Because in our industry, especially on the corporate side, people jump around just like you see distributors jumping around. Corporate employees jump around in this industry a lot too. And so it's very rare to be part of a company for as long as I have. Now, I don't say that to toot my own horn. I say that more as an expression of gratitude to Morinda. I guess I did say it tongue-in-cheek for them keeping me around all these years. But more importantly, I'm grateful that this company is still in business after 21 years, and I've been a part of it for 20. Very rare in our industry to even have a company make it this far. And so I'm grateful that this company is run by great men. I love the guys that I work for. I love these men. They're great people. They're not perfect. They're flawed. They're goofy. They're quirky. They're brilliant. I definitely believe that. And they're very generous. They're generous, I believe, to you, the distributors, from some of the trips that we do, some of the out-of-pocket expenses that they're not obligated to do, but they do anyway. They're very generous to us as corporate employees as well. They take really good care of us. So it's really easy for me to see how I stayed with this company for 20 plus years. It's because it's a great company. We were talking about this in a meeting the other day, and you guys could probably relate to this, is you see sometimes people will leave the company and try and go elsewhere, and they come back, or at least they don't stop buying our products, and they secretly buy as customers in your organizations. We know that goes on. But as corporate employees, about 80 to 90% of the people who leave our company email our human resources department to see if they can come back. It's a really, really great company to work for. I am very grateful to the founders of this company who have kept me on board and have allowed me to experience some of the things that I've been able to experience with the company for 20 years now. My family is a Noni family. They're blessed by this company. They're blessed by you guys. Lynn Tony, who's the grandmother, the god grandmother of my children, right? Lynn, who every time I see her, the first thing she does is ask about my kids. My kids are Noni babies. This is the only job that Daddy has ever had since they've been around. And I met my wife through the company, which I'm very grateful for. I actually proposed to my wife at a Morinda event, which don't recommend that anybody do that. That's kind of a crazy thing to do, but I'm grateful. I have so many cherished memories for being here with Morinda. And I'm not going to get emotional. I'm not going to cry. I know it kind of sounds like a teary-eyed thing. And I'm not leaving either. I don't say this as my last, hopefully it's not my last webinar. I just want to express that gratitude. And I'm thankful for all of you guys who I've been able to rub shoulders with over the years. Okay, so Thanksgiving, that's my Thanksgiving challenge. Now here's the pays to be on the webinar challenge. Okay, I'm going to do a drawing tomorrow for 5 of the new TeMana eye creams. How many of you guys like the eye cream? I love the eye cream. Every day I'm slapping the eye cream on these 42-year-old eyes that I got. I love the eye cream. So if you want to get a free eye cream, here's what you got to do. Got to go to the Morinda blog. I put the link on there. I don't know if that's going to work through the webinar, but who knows. Click on that link. Go to the blog. There's an article called Get the Feel for TeMana. There is a distributor who's probably on this webinar. I haven't even looked to see who's here tonight, but I'm betting she's on the webinar. She's featured, or it gives a great testimonial about TeMana lips in this article. I want to know the name of that IPC. Okay, so you got to go read the article, get the name of the IPC. As always, leave comments on the blog. They need comments, and you can give this distributor a good shout out on the blog. Say hi to her, give her a good compliment, say something great about the products that you've used. So leave a comment on the blog, but text it to me, or you can email me. Now the reason why I'm doing this, I have a new cell phone number, and I thought long and hard about whether I was going to put this on the webinar tonight, but I'm going to put this on the webinar tonight. That's my new cell phone number. If you don't have my cell phone, now you do. Text it to me. Text the answer to 385-498-9353. Or you can email that if you don't want to use up your text data or whatever the case may be. Email it to me at danielca@morinda.com. It's a simple answer. It's just a name. That's all I'm looking for. Tomorrow morning, so I need this texted to me or emailed to me before tomorrow morning. You do that, you're going to be entered into the drawing for one of the free eye creams. Lynn Tony just texted me. Tracy Turnberg just texted me. So the texts are flowing. Oh, I better not show you the answer, but they're coming in. So give me that text. We'll put you into a drawing for a free product, and that'll be great. So it pays to be on the webinar, everybody. Holy cow. The texts are flying in. I love it. Okay, thanks, everybody. Thank you for being on the webinar. We look forward. Remember, tomorrow night, if you want to be part of the Brooklyn pop-up shop, if you want to send people there, or if you're going to be there at the pop-up shop, we want you on tomorrow night's webinar. Same time, same place, better jokes. Okay. With that, everybody, thanks for taking time to be with us tonight. Try and cut off here just a little bit early and let you guys enjoy the rest of your evening. You're on it, everybody, and we'll see you next time.